just dropped the album Breaking Views, myself with Halle Berry, the award-winning actress, Emmy Award-winning, Academy Award winner, Golden Globe Award winner, numerous awards, and style icon. So the release, which is up now, it's available in a number of platforms. And let's see, it started off there. It dropped right now. It's available on 7 Digital as an EP. Other platforms I haven't checked yet, but there are a number of platforms. Apple, Taobao, Supernatural, Tencent, TikTok, if they're still in business, Mixcloud, just to name a few. Apple, iTunes, iHeart Music, YouTube Music. So we have track listing. Starting out, there's 6 tracks, 3 instrumentals, and 3 vocal tracks. The instrumentals are as the one choice. Now and Forever, and Nightclub Delights. The vocal tracks are Am I Interrupting, The Femme of Halle Berry, and A Very Different World. Those are the vocal tracks. And you'll see this up on my website soon as I finish this live stream. So here's some sample track. Since we're running a little behind here, this didn't go as hoped, but we're going. So here's the basics. She is known for her extensive humanitarian work and notable contributions. She supports many causes, such as the disadvantaged youth, organ donation, bullying, cancer, children, civil rights, diabetes, disaster relief, education, family support, challenges. And she's known widely for her beauty. Playboy magazine named her one of the 100 sexiest women of the century in 1998. She's a trailblazing actress, began her career as a model and entered in several contests, finishing up runner-up in Miss USA pageant, 6th in Miss World, 1986. Her breakthrough film role was in the romantic comedy Boomerang with actor Eddie Murphy. She's an activist. She's done philanthropic work and advocacy for social issues. She's also a producer. She launched her own film production company called XoXo Films in 2014. Has been involved in production of a number of projects in which she's performed. And so, additionally, on this project that I have here, I posted along with Halle. She agreed to take part in the project. And the project went on for a number of months, which most of the songs were written and lyrics written by me. And I have a number of tracks up online right now. And my tracks can be found online at most of the streaming platforms, Apple, Tidal, you name them off. And some of my tracks include, most recently, Our Random Lives. And on Our Random Lives, I've done some vocal tracks there. On Our Random Lives. That was out in March of this year. And previously to that was in January with High Serenity, an EP I did earlier this year. So that's what's going on for this year for me. And here's a sample of the album now, Breaking Views. We'll start out with instrumental, The One Choice, right here. It's just an instrumental. One Choice. That's The One Choice, right there on Breaking Views, release right now. So we've got now there was gonna be some vocals to that track, but I just couldn't get the lyrics written in a way where I could actually do it on the track. I just couldn't get the form in a manner that it was just gonna work for that song. I just tried it several times. It just wasn't right. So I didn't put vocals. I may do vocals later and add it later, like I did with another release, Halle's Prayer. story behind this track is over Easter Sunday, and it spoke about this song. And I asked her if she wanted to name the song because she liked the track, just the instrumental version of the song. And she said she would pray about it. So I thought about it for a few days, and I came up with a title to this track, Now and Forever, Halle's Prayer. It's an R&B track. So that's good. I like that track, especially of most of them on the album right now. As far as the instrumentals go, that's a good one. It was put together well, and for me in the studio, when I put this together. And then there's other information. Services didn't post it. I found one that did, and that was 7 Digital. So now I'm going to look at this one here, and we'll go into a vocal track that you might like on this album. I'm not going to spend a lot of time here on this. And the album was going to be called A Different World, with our names on there, but I can't. I'll just name it something. I'll think of something. So I said maybe it's a very different world. It is a very different world out there. Just things are happening in the world that can't or cannot be explained. Just like every day, something new pops up. It's just a very different world. It's not the same world you used to know. And there it is. A very different world. Let's see here. Okay. It's about a 3 minute, 9-second track. And it does. Okay, here it is.
Describes herself in the world. There's a place in me that can really relate to being the underdog. If you're multiple races, you have a different challenge, a unique challenge of embracing all of who you are.
This is her, me quoting her.
Yourself. I'm a hopeless romantic, and I won't stop till I get it right. Sexiness is a state of mind, a comfortable state of being. It's about loving yourself in your most unlovable moments. You have to get the audience invested, even if you're doing something they think is dumb. Flawed, you're still perfect. When I was a kid, my mother told me that if you did not be a good loser, then there's no way you could be a good winner. By the time I left school, I had a lot of tenacity. I'm just going to live my life and be who I am. I think it's always best to be who you are. I take care of myself because I learned early on that I am the only person in life who's responsible for me. The first step is clearly defining what it is you are after, because without knowing that, you'll never get it. There have been so many people who have said to me, "You can't do that," but I've had an innate belief that they were wrong. In a perfect world, I would be a painter. Know when to laugh at yourself and find a way to laugh at obstacles that inevitably present themselves. Beauty is not just physical, it's about what you stand for how you live your life. Be relentless in your approach.
Yeah, that's the words of Halle Berry as spoken by me on that track. And it appears on the album as R&B. The genre wasn't available to put it as spoken word, so I just put it as an R&B track. That's why. You'll see that. And more on this, I'll post up some information about that track online in my website. And here's another one that I like that really probably save it for the website, but it's "Am I Interrupting?" One of the more famous quotes or lines that she has said in her career. Am I interrupting? That's a well-known quote that she's been quoted as saying. So here's that.
I'm Halle Berry. Halle Berry. Halle Berry. Am I interrupting? Am I interrupting? Yeah, and I hate it. Strive to do that every day. My baby. Halle Berry. My baby. Halle Berry. Am I interrupting? Keeping it real. Keeping it real. Sort of locked up, keeping it real. Sort of locked up. Sort of locked up, keeping it real. sort of locked up. That it's a very mindful decision to pull out. So that we're aware of what we're doing. Am I interrupting? Am I interrupting? Yeah, you do. And I intentionally think about things I want. Like sometimes I want some strapping man to rub my feet. That's right. He's strapping man. And I intentionally think about things I want. Like sometimes I want some strapping man to rub my feet. Other activist academy award winner and the rest. Halle Berry. And I intentionally think about things I want. Like sometimes I want martial arts. I'm Halle Berry. And I intentionally think about things I want. Like sometimes I want martial arts. Keeping it real. And that's how I often give myself self-love. And I do feel better, like almost as if it happened. When I'm done. I love it.
So that's Am I Interrupting right there. And that is more of an electronic track. Could be, in my opinion, R&B or a dance track, but it is what it is on that track. And just play it on repeat. That's a good one. And lastly, here, we'll just round this up with a track. Let's just go into the final one right now. It's the sixth track, the sixth one, The Femme of Halle Berry.
Welcome. Charm Life, Halle Berry, Halle Berry.
Promptly,
High Demand.
Soul of a Nation.
Jungle Fever. Strictly Business. The Last Boy Scout. Boomerang. Oscar. Boomerang. CB4. Fatherhood. French Dogs. Program. Solomon and Sheba. Fleet Week. Losing Isaiah. Executive Mississippi. Girl 6. Reach the Sun. Rich Man's Wife.
Okay, so that's that for that track. That's all we're going to reveal here online. And you'll have to go online to either download, share, or subscribe. Send to your friends. As I always say in my album releases, download, share, subscribe. Visit my website, jessestamps.com. Visit Halle's website or her Instagram at Halle Berry, or her X.com social profile there at Halle Berry on X. And that will be something you can comment, leave messages for her, leave messages for me at Jesse Stamps on X and at Jesse Stamps, the number 1 on Instagram. Those are the profiles I go by right about now. And once again, here's a sample of the cross-section of some of the streaming platforms. It's 7 Digital, Amazon Music, Amazon Prime, Apple Music, Audible Magic, Claro Musica, Boomplay, iHeart Music, and let's see here, Mixcloud, NetEase, Pandora, Qobuz, Rhapsody, SoundCloud, Taobao, Tencent, and YouTube Music. So that'll be up there and running now. And we'll post this video after the stream. And thanks for tuning into this live stream. And just show some love, give some support, send some messages, download, subscribe, and share. And we'll be online and we'll be here. And we thank the fans and family and friends that supported during that whole process, because it was a long process. And finally got finished. So that's it. And good job, Halle Berry. Good job.